ebyafaayo n'abalica bali kusomawo bali kimanya bwatoloka lwan'entalo bali kumanya kemanzi yatoloka kwan'engabo ekyali kyawe mu bamaani kiri bambitabo kura mbamato muube mbamato iwe tara ya doro oh yeah do mahalo ni future ya doro olikelelezi usemeriro bemwelembezi olikelelezi usemeriro bemwelembezi twana kukobensi yawe birungi bali kwicuka bali kuhero bwakaiso mwana w'omuka bona bali babaroho bali kwesimisa ibara lyawe mu bamaani liri bambitabu twambuli woteke olubimbi obwire bugenzere sigensigo linda magesa nakakira kagwire kura mbamato
ziri saha ibiri ne dakika 25 nimonza kutangira embereme yosibyo nokora abali mbavuga mbagaruka muka bagondeza urugendo rungi kirikiro cya kabiri programu Ekimeeza cyaswa kwani kitahamu na betwece nsule nsonga estalizim na zimwe zinyakubero mu ihanga leno area Uganda abantu akutura abanyakule mahanga talgamu na gamu nimbasima abanyakahanu mukaborole ndikimutoro region niyo nimbasime kimukora cyamani muno our brothers and sisters in the diaspora kamu in Asia nenyo nimbasima kusanga muroho numuhonda yantekani zenu no muzamu kwanura 4TV oswagitunga Afro Mobile swagenda free to air no gerora no genda on our YouTube channel on our Facebook account that is 4TV. You can also download the 4TV app on the Google Play Store. I'll be using less than 10 MBs. It is free of charge. We don't charge anything. You can also listen to 4 radio that is online. Za kwantira mtoti ya songa stalizim na zimwe zinyakubeiraho kiramuno gumizamu turambachwa ikaniki cyaswa kujya mu kanso ya Kabarole chokchwa mu isaze ya burasha kuya mu constituencies zindi ibiri eginiyo burasha north burasha central na burasha south Seija oyalesere kandi keki ara mu studios muno kwa nimezo mbesa na yanzura na tugambera habwaki betagezero ko turabingira nyakubero kiro cya hati mwanga kivumbi oguturoze kurizo msaho kusoka kutandika mu district ya Butambala charges za terrorism ndikusuwa na ya mwensi yoruko msaho kutandika ngulewa turozere musango ogu for the very first time turozere Kitalia Kitalia abasiza na mbere bali abena bamcharging na abana nyakula hasi emyaka 18 something very interesting and unique ekitakabaga mu ihanga lino ya Uganda turozere na magistrate na agamba habwaki polisi ikize kubanesiba abana abo mu nkomo abantu abakuru so ordering police kwane withdrawing abana abo kuruga mu nkomo kubatwara mu nkomeza abana abato ebyo kwantu byetegereza bitu nkimanyisaki mu ihanga lino ya Uganda kwa nguna saazino polisi nalema kumanyira ngonu 18 kweyongera onu mwana muto kwamba musebano omuntu mukura musango kulia mwensiye orukwe ebinaja ku bantu biroraho abacyara nyimbatangirayo mu International Women's Day na ibintu bingi munde byakubero mu ihanga lino Uganda abanywana bita abanyakule Uganda kyamu nikicweke cya Kampala turoza Elias Lukwago nagana itere nduru nagamba ebintu bingi byone byombe ba Kampala sazo nibakaswa kwamba bazabe tu government ya bitero kutu kiramuno na tukura amazing gumizem enjoro bwe kugwa amazing gachwa ekivuga cyona kuswa kwa kijura abayingi bakesera mu bakaba kwa planning ya drainage system mu kibuga kikureke cya Kampala beitu amaiso gona Elias Lukwago gwekwa nagateka ho Hamisi Chugundu ngunwali enyuma ye ebyomboke bingi bikombe kwa mkibuga mulingo gutahikire tuzananga na mgama ati chombeke kibachwira St Balkudembe market batasiba n'okukaguza ebyo byonna bikaguze Hamis Kigondo kiro kinu chairperson wa the Patriotic League of Uganda kandi ogunuwe CDF ihanga lino lya Uganda Muhozi Kenarugawa abere mu region muno yasokwa na launching the MK Fund turozere Mr. Frank Mwebaze from Kamwenge district kandi ogu nyakuli omaba chairperson za kwato zino sente Ruth Acheng Minister for Health kandi akwa kukuratira Lira City woman member of parliament wa Lira City mu parliament ya Uganda abo no bebembera kwa basoroza sente zino binge munde byakubereho mu ihanga leno betunta kusisa wire ngoza mpereza abagenyi abanyina mu studios omugisa basoko ambatura mu kiyaho ngo tugenda touch ensonga eno continued division of constituencies in Uganda. Will it really solve or curb the service delivery issue? That is our topic of discussion kwa hati. Tukisawinja kutanka na speaker wa district ya Kabola sokwa na tura muchiaho ndikai yanjule wa hati kwengenda abagenya abandi.
Otyo muno waitu mtekaniza program nyorokiza amna management ya 4 TV nabona abakutorora nimbara mukiya mwiriro muta bisibira muta mwebale imbere na mukora kiro kino nyenda kuganyira abaferirwe mpora no kufera kuba abantu aheru kubaferirwe kandi babere mukuzika ngenda kusemererwa nabo babere mu masemererwa abana babere mukubateza abana babere mu kuanjura rundi kwerangira abakazi babo abandi babere mu bakweta batavanu engagement something that proposing so nabo tubire ntubarwa baliyo baitu mbiona tshima hanga bukurugayo ibara lyange ni nyote mu serweza speaker wa district council ya Kabarole nduga rwengajo ani koratera abantu barwengajo gundwaje kwa mwaka gwangu 10 mu council ya Kabarole kandi tinkunhera kurunga ko bakansala no 2 times
oguno speaker Kabarole Timothy Worsen ni kutangira hano Ekimeeza kangenda mkazi aja kujwere yellow yonka timanyire what is happening narem you know what is happening
tebe cyo musoromi
akikira mchaba tole bajura hati
kutamuna akiki nabagenzi bangi nyena abatona mu program. I wish Fort TV was called Fort Poto TV. Jambo Fort chikanta kijani nja Fort Poto. Baitu mwebale ntekanize no yukurakuraniza site yetu ibara omrundi ogunne nyokihunde Sylvia Kiki mama site ndumukazi wa Fort Poto tourism city na nyowe ebya Kabarole bene bazao mbihuriye ngubu hebetaga constituency yabe mwege ya Burasha mbagitwe mwetweka bindi bike bisatu toto so obturugena mweso muhunda amatu mulirize bene
otyo muno kude Sylvia bingi manyire ngamama site o motion.
Yes, moderator.
Ramuchia kutururo webajurwa hati.
Webale muno mtekaniza wa program ba panelists abahanuzi abatule nabo mu program ya Ekimeeza Fort TV kana management ya Fort TV no mtekaniza ni kusima okurora nanyo no nteka hapa no kiyo kandi nisaba abakuturora tuhulirize kurungi twetegereze nsonga bwaki ntwenda Kabarole undi Burasha okuchibwamu teri nsonga yo muntu baitu nsonga bwaki ntwenda Burasha chwibwe mu bijagobora abantu ba Burasha bo
oguno msaiza wa motion ntakusisa you can join us amkweta limnemo sokwa no sindekaho your comments oro wajurwa hati za kubantu ziraba mu one by one okaguze o supplementing but direction into this discussion is a healthy one tujakuleta moyo kuzumangana kwa ticket hura amkweta liende nende sangol na attacking amgenzo ntakusisa wire last week district council yakawole kasokwa na ikara akambalenga budget yaba mu surprise motion elesero mseja mkuru John Kasweta o councilor wa Kibale sub county kandi nwanyikalira harabajwana ngonza anta kusisawira ubona atwanjure motion yasokwa na Tebolinga. What is the motive behind this motion?
Webale muno mtekanisa na abakuturora 4 TV nkoku omtekanisa program ya nyanjura ibara lyange ni nyawamanyire John Kasweta Ruvuma omukurasi wa abantu begombora ya Kibale mu rukurato rukuru rwa district council ya Kabarole kandi omurundi ogundi chairman we gombora rwa Kakomwa LCC cha person elect habwe gombora egiye nyine ya Kibale so nyanda kusima habwo mutoguni no kurora ntugwanjurura abakuturora muno abantu ba Burasha abantu ba Kabarole nebicweke bituherireho nabo bona abakuturora cyamazima ibiro byo kwezi bitano kwa kasatu district council ya Kabarole kayikara nko kukiri ikara okwanura hensonga z'abantu baitu kandi nko moderator yabasoborolire akabaho okuleyinga budget eyo mwaka gwe 2026 baitu topic ya kirukinu era motion naye yabera order paper yarabibweho kandi yagumibwa almost council yona habo kuba wito mtekaniza wa program ba kansela bona baka supportinga babwira mujya kwe kantu baletera council minutes no kakasa nkumanya motion ya kabiri nungi abakurasi ba abantu people's representative from various sub counties bakasagika kandi barabyaho motion yeno motion yeno kabiri etyo kubanza habwaki motion yezire ngo twenda Burashe cyibwemu waito mtekaniza wa program na bagenzi banga abandi nabo mu TV yeno ya 40 nabakuturora ngo bokurora location na size ya Burasha ukarora Kasenda na mbere eri ukarora Kabende na mbere eri ngo umuntu tasobora kuruga Kasenda atarabera Fort Portal Tourism City nuko abone kugenda Kabende umuntu tasobora kuruga Kabende na agenda Kichwamba atarabire narwa Kasenda na agenda Kichwamba atarabire Msiti umuntu tasobora kuruga Karangura na agenda Busoro atarabire Msiti hati twarora ngo obukoto bwe Kichweka size ya Burasha size ya Kabarole na population yaitu abokuba okubara kwa abantu okhoireho omwaka gwe 2024 Uganda Bureau of Statistics bakakora okubara kwa abantu n'ebintu byabo Kabarole tuliye mtwara 23 bisatu nkagana 8 hati obokurora obwingi bwa abantu obu nebikalo nko kubenaganagira amazima norora ngo tusemerire kusaba kucibwamu abaki tusaba kucibwamu ngo abakurasi baitu abatubaire tukoma omulimo utubaire tubaho mukoto muno njo orolire Burasha tubaire tukoma member of parliament buli kisanja twenda kuhindura kutayo mushaka habo kube kichweka chikoto muno mu bugufi kike twa proposingira motion yaitu tuka proposinga ngo Burasha nkisazalemu erinya kwine gombori 10 na town council zitano obo kutianiza hamwe zo local government 15 tukaigabizamu twagamba leka buli saza lebene gombori 5 twakwata Kabende kijura town council Kibasi town council Hakibale na Rwengaju elio twagamba leka libisaza tuliyete Burasha north twakwata Kichwamba twakwata Rugongo twakwata Karangura Mugusu sub county na Mugusu town council elio twagamba leka Burasha central twaija twakwata Rutete twakwata Kiko Busoro Kasenda town council na Kasenda sub county elio nayo twagamba leka libisaza tuliyete Burasha south nukwe twangwize abantu bano Kabarole district no kimanya ngo niyo district ya kuzere district nyingi mu region muno tuzere Kienjojo twazara Chegegwa twazara Bunyangabu of recent twazara Fort Portal Tourism City na mbere mugenzi wanga akurugo we na rem Fort Portal Tourism City iturugire kuzara ine total population ya abantu abakuka emtwali 13 baitubo twali ntubazara tuti immediately mba creating another constituency called Fort Portal North Fort Portal North division chonko bali mba creating atabe Honduru na kati kyonka hati nimpurira nosanga n'omuntu alugera mu Fort Portal tourism city nawe nagamba Burasha nibenda kusara mu district mbenda kusara mu district nibenda kuongeza government expenditure n'enturucha y'omuhugo musoro kyonka bo bali bakuriyetinga heyabo ijuka na population yabo ntaito almost into doubling hebo busaho rwa bagambire ngo batagihangaho abokuba moderator kakubobo ina abana bawo basatu babiri okabacyera hekibanje omwe okamuha n'ondi okamuha cyonko kagenda kusweraho bakasatu babiri bakagamba nangu muzere kakuchwa mwitaka kivi ekaguzo kirinyo babacyera mugeri yanyu kamutaraga kuchwa mwitaka kivi mbayini ndora abantu abandi bakwate songa ya Burasha mbagimikisinga na service delivery these two issues are different habokuba okuchwa mu Burasha tikine hongana na buzali abandi bekembagama mukaro cyo kusaba ebintu ebukurorwa mukaro cyo kusaba kijora road mukikaro cyo kusaba embazo marwaro no masomere mbera kurwa yabanungi ebyo tubine hongana buzali ekaguso kiri obutubere ni sazale mu Kaburasha emibazo marwaro gireye kumara amayizi gakozerwa agarukumara mu masomero ebintu bwire birukumara urugudo rwakijura rukozerwe abo kuba moderator na abakutorora kakuba tugenda mu district za Ankole itwe nanu tukiranganiza ngo Ankole region na Uganda region ezo regions kura kuri kutukera betinye ndo umuntu angambire district ye mu Ankole yenya kuino constituency yemu umuntu ampe district ye mu Uganda region yenya kuino constituency yemu kandi obuturama tugamba Burasha tutagisaraho ngo akwantu ja kuongeza namba ya members of parliament hibo bali abasazirweho no sanga district na ba member of parliament ban ekyo koratu ne district ekerayo butaito mu Uganda mbageta kalangala district district yegi ina abantu mtwara musancho ne nkumyina kabolole tulimtwara abirine satu nikimanyisaki ngu ya almost tripling that district in terms of population in a constituency B district ya abantu mtwara musancho hati otugambe ya abantu mtwara abirine satu ngwege mtakwataho mutasara mija kuongeza msoro obutura abantu etaga equitable distribution of resources omugate gwa government kugugaba mbwinganiza Burasha naitwe kino kutunga amasaza agakwingura halimu rundi buli bagende mu parliament bali teketekerezo bagambe buli district yona twetage tunge constituencies nyingi muno ibiri aho tujya kwikiranganiza beto so gamba district yemwe ina masazana Burasha yitwe tuguma Burasha na Kaborole isazalimu aho nongambira ngo ariho fairness ariho bwinganiza aho helese tukusara mu amasasa ganu it is a policy ya government ngubuli sasa liona linagera at least a health center for facility nikyo kurora Kabarole obamaze kutuwa Fort Portal city Burasha bakuza immediately irwaro lya rutete lyagenda harulengo rwakana lya
center for
bukuko bamaze getwihaho twatunga tubakuza bwango rutete center for rutete center for na employing abantu abakwingura mu Kenana mbayini ndora social media na handi manya abantu abakusaba amasasa just nibenda creatingira omuntu omwa omulimu rutete yekwija kandi yanya kuri policy ya government ngubuli sasa litunga at least health center for na employing abantu Kenana plus na mbere nkuruga munosi Kabende kijura Kibasi Hakibale Ruwengajo Harugongo Kichwamba mu myaka 3 yenima twakafirwa abakazi 30 nibafani bazara matano mortality rate ya higuru muno habwaki amarwara amengi agatwina ngagarukira harulengo rwa kasatu wo mukazi kuija kumseura ambulance alemerwa kuzara kurungi atabanizibwe mu kuzara kumuleta buhinga wo muhanda gurehire abakazi bengi bezemba fera mu mihanda nkenge so tukusaba amasasa nkaganu ntubantu yatago buherezo bwire hayihi nikyo bayinorora bakansala bamwe abaliyo magamba motion yenu tehikira maneta kozeki bakaba mukanso ebabalize mukanso zimyo bakubaza yesonga bwaki tubakwendisa Burasha echiwibwemu aba mu barutete mbendora bakansala babiri abagamba motion yenu manyitwe tukikeza kutwa Burasha abo kwa hele center fuye bali musigati ebali hakanyuma betu tuyetaga turole amagombora agandi gemerira gata strategically
we wale muno Mr. Kasweta for that submission kutoleka kike kiswa kuba okusinga zeli ya Burasha okusinga lichwiwa. I want to go to Speaker Kaborole district. There have been allegations by one of the councillors
Omugambe
Mr. Frank Ruiragera Mr. Frank Ruiragera motion yenu kagera byaho omulingo kutahikire. That one is 1. 2, you do not supply otabahereze what would be is order paper or what would be on the order paper 14 days to council sitting and also amending amending the order paper hakireki na gamba chali kitahikiri. Let us start from there. Were you behind this motion as a speaker of the district?
Ebikaguzo byabyo byokonira nokonira. Ekyokubanza nka speaker wa urukorato rwa kirekyo kandi wikalize nkorato nyingeho. Order paper yokorwa mu bwire bwayo kandi obuheka mukanso ikintu kiba kitali order paper. Omuntu akabaye na motion ye can raise on the time of amendment na proposing maiso gaba members bona baloho either nibajyanga rundi bagikiriza ogumulingo gumu oguni ngo kuleta order motion yabo kagiteka order paper during the business meeting committee. Business committee ni yakora order paper. So obwire wa business committee yakalira motion yakaleta kaizi. So motion yakaija that day in the morning akwa tukatunga kanso saa 8. Buli bujunani zibo bo muntu akoleta motion akahikoma kilaka tukanso bakagireceive akagireta ma speaker. Then mukanso mukama motion akagimuka tukwanta amendinga order paper yakajiyao. Ekyo kikakorwa kandi omukuru urukubaza ahogo akabali mukanso.
Kandi kiri no mateka.
Kandi kiri mu mateka na rules of procedure. Iketegerize. So ebyo gamba batabireta manyamahebe babiri komena bena manyamahebinga. Even during discussions na hasobora kuja mu verbal motion. Hata gina yaragere yatabiri komena bena. Ebyo arukugamba. So nyenda kumumanye sangu Musaija Mugobya is a hypocrite. Habo kubeki ya kukora tunuko kisemerire. He was in council. Atemere kuanga. Atemere kuhakana ngo motion yataja order paper. They were all there. So as a speaker nkarora buriyo mukiranganiza nakyo kandi tubuli bwabe bwange kwangira motion yo muntu eyindu korora ntiere mburiyo kugenda order paper. Hako everybody discussed it. Ekyakabiri I'm not behind that motion but I support it as an individual. And I did not deliberate even in council. And the speaker does not deliberate. But it's a right decision ya motion kujana ukora council kagibazaho. So I'm not behind it in any way, but outside the council I support the motion.
Why would you support this motion? Yet of recent Karora, His Excellency welcome from 7 take out directive stopping on creation of more administrative units. Nasigikira hansaho yihanga.
Iyo ngomnyamakuru during the campaigns. Were you at the rally in Kibondevujo, your president Yabero?
Akakibaza but was not.
What did he say?
Akakibaza but was not yet created. Maybe those were campaign words.
No.
But it is on record.
No, it's so government president akakora campaign so I can't say that. He's the person, the fountain of honor, wasobora gamba kibeho kitabaho in this country. In fact, he's a god of on earth. Tariogo umwiguru. Hakuba ekiragire kitarabiwe parliament tuemeriza towards the directive from the president. In other words, he's the same person who wasobora gamba kozereke kihoiro nikyo kurora ngo neno motion obutugitaireyo tukimanyize ngo nyeke amasaza ngatandika president wali muka asemeriwe kireke ahagamba gatandike yito nagisanga yakozereke hero so nyoti nkurora waki abantu tempers zirahiguru bachwire no nkoko yataira hegi bani wali muka kireke ahagamba agihireho nesanga ki on table
as a speaker
omugisa gutwaro rwetekanize. So we are prepared and ready. At any time president yali muka ahagamba bani agihireho we are set.
As a speaker, you've been in this country for so long. For the very first time to budget a hunger at all administrative centers is Rene Temwa on allegations that as a country we don't have money. Would you advocate for creation of more constituencies and administration units as amidst the increasing debt burden in the country?
Yes, there is a debt burden in the country, but in zino observero debt burden terugero. Take an example hano, ito just so gamba situkuenda, but other people are getting constituencies, are getting districts, and the debt burden has not reduced. No integrates. So kutunga constituency hano kikugamba ngo hati nikyajya kuongeza badeni ihanga rundi kyajya kusaraho sente za Kabarole tizikiyija rundi sente za Mitoma tizikiyija. There are districts and constituencies with 2 sub counties. Okimanyire ngo constituency y'omukuru wo mwaku representinga in Mitoma has 2 sub counties. A district like Killer, you have friends, Google there and see how many sub counties they have. 4 of them, 2 constituencies. Hubo tubakutunga mgata gwihanga. Yes, ihanga tirina sente baitulalekere kusinde ko heraza mu districts. Ngabo ko baro constituencies. We have got districts, we have town councils, we have sub counties, we have constituencies. Kiragiro kihanga ya article 63. The Constitution of the Republic of Uganda 95. Neho bugabe parliament kuhanga ho districts kutahe metano kugaba constituencies. Kiragiro kya Local Government Act section 7 of the Local Government Act. Eherezo bugabe district councils kuhanga he metano administrative units shaka nka constituencies magombora agagandi. Leke ya constituency aho no botahindwire metano ya district. You have created a constituency but not altering the boundaries of a district. So hatimba ni ndoro muntu nagamba you have not done consultations but in a constituency which consultations do you want me to make? I have representatives from such the whole of this district. Take an example when they were creating Kenjojo Kamwengi. I'm on TV. The council of Kabarole then Ekanga. But parliament went ahead and did what?
And approved.
Approved. Without the consent of the district. That means they have power. Likewise, the district council has its powers also. For us, it's the Keitukozere, motion ya Kaija, all the councillors agreed with it, Kiharabo. So, ban ya president ya Werugahe Mkugambaho, alisange kihandiko Keitu Kirred. The constituency of Kujia justifications, the Muntu Alesser motion, can testify to that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Kabarole, a district, Kunde Silvia. Creation of new administrative units. Are you satisfied with Kasweta's justification? Muneza kumara issue a service delivery, movie nyegesa, movie womeza and so on.
Umanyire okona takahikirayo. Sazi munturora ntubazaho ekitaka bayiro.
Baile.
Ngo service delivery zija kuba kun constituency yenyine takabayiro.
Kata kuba nyinki.
Omunyoro honorable Kasweta akayimuka huo wenka nko muntu yakitekereza yakireta wenka rundi akabanza kibazaho n'abantu abandi ngo wewe kinu na kinu kirikiti population yereti ebitabu mbinu wino ngenu dwetagi 3 rundi akamanyire ekitwisiritu kukira muno toro umuntu rayimuka nagambe kintuke nikitandika without any background that can support it to succeed. Then tuina corona priorities bike ebintu ebiron table ebitaka achieving tuintoka places in good industrial park ngahura one time in a meeting bagamba ngo Toro is the most disorganized sub-region in the whole country. Hibe basaba tebeta bawale kutasha kinu nzekene bawale kutasha kinu nabatasha mukinu bale kutunga industrial park na jamu stadium bali mukugi planninga na jamu engudo stakawire hata jamu districts tokorora how we are confusing ourselves. We are extremely confused and me in my opinion tutumanyira kurungi tukwetaga kan tutumanyira kurungi prioritizing hati at the moment kakuba president aid akatukaguza ntoenda kisazini industrial park roads stadium na creation of constituencies ntoenda number 1. So ebintu ebyo tugenzire tutabatabura mu nebintu in my view and in my opinion. Yes, Kabarole hati yasaba constituencies aroho abakusaba pledges za president urugudo rwa Fort Portal Kampala rutulimbikya tunu so awakitakulemera nzonga. Now what paperwork do we have? Manye bino ebintu wataka kitone no mukanso wasemerigana no electoral commission kubaza na assessors tuine genda mu ba statistics tukarura numbers. We may kabarole esobora kubina abantu enkumisatu emtwara bernesatu betu nosanga constituency emwe yokwetaga ebyo noho bali bengi muno oba balancing iro wasanga abayin constituency yokubanza nobengana nabali nobengana nabano. We need to do research. Osobora gama constituency obuturahikayo physically wenja kusanga ngu constituency te qualifying to be egi ne qualifying egi te qualifying. So ntwetaga kumanya emitwaro 23 egi rundi emitwaro makumi emitwaro egi balanced well
distribution
balanced ngwezo 3 constituencies zona nizo qualifying. So twetaga ebintu bino kubikoraga tukabiteka paperwork tutakabisubmitting so that bireme kugwa butaka hato borugenda kwika hatebo tukahika Kampala constituencies zatandika ngwe turantugenda kutomu electoral commission waga egito qualifying is sparsely populated ega oku abengi muno so osanga twahemuka like obor kusanga nkaguru babanza babara natekaniza kurungi demarcations honorable councillor so submitting yes but oino submitting a work yaba experts ebintu ebi researched so that obtravant of backing tuleme kuhemuka tuleme kurugayo ngwe enguka ngukabarole savire ngo batwimire nguguru bagihere ngumbarara but we did not follow the right things. So ntwetaga ebintu bino kubitekaga mu in order in a researched manner. Hati nkaba ndi mu Fort Portal municipal council state council ekyantamisizaga kimu n'abakozi n'okukora nabo engudo oba kuteka budget engineer orugudo takurupima bugala takurupima bureya takurupima calvert betu naruteka musente
na estimating
orugudo wa milioni 9 nateka milioni 14. So Kampala bakuba nesindikira Fort Portal nesindika ntaito mbarara abarubaziri neba nyingi. So ekintu kiba kisoboraga ukisobora osanga nkatawunika bo bakigoba muga manya baki so osanga itonto nyigirizibwa omuntu no mugambire ekintu ekikira na yangere kimu like honorable councillors rundi politicians are hands off just eyes on huwe na lete ekitekerezo kirungi ekyo kutwa constituencies hakuba services ego zija kwita. But is it going to succeed on all the grounds? Kakuba obturagenda hansonga shall we qualify? So ntwetaga ebintu ebyo kubyetegereza kurungi turole ngo turatukozere demarcations. All the requirements are there. We have fulfilled the requirements and we have done research. Tutukwenda kwika Kampala tukire meeting ngole katugaruke mu katubanza tubale turole. We want a letter from the electoral commission assessors. We want a letter from the stakeholders, from the community, in stakeholder meetings. We want minutes. Hauko ebintu bingi muno ebintu zera ba creating a constituencies. Toguruko kagamba bagitohe bakagiba. And we want opinion leaders. We want signatures of very important persons in the district to support. Tofika kuli ito to one. Nyota kigambi chikagambo. We want a voice. If we are serious, we need the division of constituencies. Arohogu owa kumnyoma. Arohowa gamba bamutumiri. So we want a kintu. It backed up by evidence, by everything that we need. So over kukaguza sazini ngoni mwenda Kizura Road. How many kilometers of roads are Kidzura? We failed to answer as Toro. Bakagenda kutukora stadium. Tukateka itaka ya Buhinga. Buhinga is very small. Bakatukaguza, where is the land title? We didn't have the land title. We up to now we don't know where the land title is and in whose names it is. Government has kuteka sente mukintu etamanyire the owner. You get it.
Now, Sylvia,
Yes.
having given that,
Tukagenda to a hard one to etaga industrial park. Industrial park, are we in possession?
having given that background
Yes.
on the formation of constituencies and districts,
Yes.
do you think Kabarole deserve other constituencies?
We need constituencies, yes. But do we qualify to have them? That is one. Do we qualify to have them? Do we have the requirements of having them? Abandi basoko zitunga, yes, they qualify. Do we qualify? Me, I want to see the real paperwork. I don't want to hear say. Ngu honorable Kasweta Gambiri. Ngu tutwe mutu. I want a proof of technical work to see hanu mazima, do we qualify to have it? We need services, yes, but do we qualify to have a constituency? Are the populations there?
Mr. Kasweta, it comes back to you. Burasha, do we qualify? Did you make enough research, or you're in a mission, someone is behind you?
webale muno mutekaniza wa program kyamazima motion yatakabairo tukabanza twakora comprehensive research okuserulizo ko munzeho kwijwire okumanya ngu population tugini akwa one of the parameters ebintu ebakira kugenderaho nibwo bwingi bw'abantu nagambira district yekira yobtaito mu Uganda aibakweta Kalangala ina abantu emtwaro musanje n'enkumira cyo kine constituencies ibi noso gogolinga sima emtwaro musanje n'enkumira
Aro ebintu ebindi ebiri political.
kyonka Kabarole
Ebintu ebindi bitugenda kuforcing. Aro government Museveni asokutunga interest akagamba mu Ntero constituency. Nka butime bakamutero constituency.
Mwenge Central.
Mwenge Central. Akayimuka yagamba mu Ntero. Historical mu Ntero hockey constituency.
ati ya history yokutaho twine
parameters are
ebukuoleka
eyo twire Burasha South. Ina abantu benga emtwaro musanju.
Burasha South ina abantu emtwaro musanju 10
Requirement erbenga.
of course requirements
Erbenga, erbantu benga.
bisatu na 5 plus bisatu na 5
Bisatu na tano esatu kichweka.
Which English?
sorry esatu kichweka esatu kichweka akuba ngambira Kalangala abantu bali emtwaro musanju n'enkumira kyonka bine constituencies
Don't
ibi
go according to Kalangala. Go according to the law.
but Kalangala also followed the law. But our constituencies from heaven, I think baka on the right procedures. Nino kugambira kukwa bwakaiso bw'abantu abatungira constituencies kandi abaro bakaziba.
There are constituencies that are given under the directive of the president. There are those which are legal. There are those which are for the president, and there are those which are legal that we can demand them. But the president nasoko muka gamba mugiteo. It is not the same as a Yoksaba.
Thank you very much, Kunde.
Yes.
Let us just take a short breather. We come with these statistics. Omuntu alio na aturora asoko anagyetegereza. We go pa constituency kusikira engere amusaiza manyere angere Kasweta yesoko anastamatamu kandi nebikaguze byo mukaguze bwe asoko anagarukamu muri kujya. Let us just take a short breather.
Africa is full of stories. Stories of culture, creativity, and connection. Now, Afromobile brings these authentic African stories to your screen wherever you are. From your phone to your TV, to your desktop or laptop, to your tablet, with the all-new Afromobile, enjoy these stories uninterrupted, streaming anytime, anywhere, and on any smart device. Locally locked in with live events, TV, radio, movies, exclusives, and on-demand shows and more. Afromobile is your getaway to the Pearl and the whole of Africa. Search and download Afromobile from your app store today and immerse yourself in the stories shaping us today. Afromobile, authentic African stories.
Bagenzi haro ekitweka ekinkumanya kikahumba ruhanga ubuyemera hansozi olengeresi amare
Fort TV ikara osemerirwe. Fort TV, stay entertained.
Africa is full of stories. Stories of culture, creativity, and connection. Now, Afromobile brings these authentic African stories to your screen wherever you are. From your phone to your TV, to your desktop or laptop, to your tablet, with the all-new Afromobile, enjoy these stories uninterrupted, streaming anytime, anywhere, and on any smart device. Locally locked in with live events, TV, radio, movies, exclusives, and on-demand shows and more. Afromobile is your getaway to the Pearl and the whole of Africa. Search and download Afromobile from your app store today and immerse yourself in the stories shaping us today. Afromobile, authentic African stories.
Kutega abantu ne babajjako ebyabwe n'okutwalibwa mu makomera nga tebalina bisango abakuumi b'ensi okukozesa obubi emmundu ebyanyiza muzeeyi n'agenda mu nsiko nayenna bisseemu ebyamulwanya byasseemu muzeeyi mumugambe ebintu bisseemu abange bisseemu ebyamulwanya bisseemu abeeyo mumugambe ebintu bisseemu mu byalwanya muzeeyi ono mwalimu obwavu naye ssente n'abuuse nnyapaana owakeeryeza obupangisa gamba simpe mu ddoola mbukuba ssente yawala egwagwagwa nnyo ebbeeyi abantu badduka mu malwaliro bafiire ewaabwe nga bbiiru y'eddwaliro esusse nnyo mpozi omugenzi gundi we baamusaba ennyingi nti oyo twabonga naye awo ne baweereza essente ebintu byanyaakumanya si bya buli munnansi kati ffe abayimbiriza onoolaba gye binaatukomye enna bisseemu ebyamulwanya byasseemu muzeeyi mumugambe ebintu bisseemu abange bisseemu ebyamulwanya bisseemu abeeyo mumugambe ebintu bisseemu nebandagaali alinga eyazzeemu kuba ab'opozishoni bakwatwanga nsonzi bawamba omwana wo ne bakusaba essente bamuweereza ne bamuggyako ensingo.
We'll be back from that short breather. Chagumizamu ni Ekimeeza ky'ensula ensonga eyo kutwamu isaza lya Burasha kikire kandi ky'obwinganiza kuli cwamu kirahiriza heiha abantu ebyo obuheereza ku kigambirwe musajja mukuru amanyire John Kasweta kansela wa Kibale sub county yasokwa na motion yani twike twaika justification za motion yao requirements zo kutunga constituency nize ke I don't know whether the producer ya said so kwa kutunga statistics yezo aho through the breakdown eya amaya John Kasweta yakozere pa sub county and if he meets the rate requirements zo kutunga a constituency.
Webale muno mtekaniza program na abakuturora ha Fort TV ngu obutwali ntubaga motion yenu tukakora okuserulizo kurukumara kandi hansonga y'obwingi bw'abantu tukagenda ha statistics ezakozerwa mu mwaka gwa 2024 oba kozero kubara kwa abantu n'ebintu byabo the National Population and Housing Census tukasanga kabarole tuli bantu emitwara 23 bisatu nkagana munana emitwara 23 bisatu nkagana munana obu nibwo bwingi bantu bakabarole rundi burasha akuba weitu taroho burasha na kabarole byona nibisana nicyo kutsalizana muneki tukasanga abasaija bali emitwara 11 ne 12 bisatu na batano abakazi bali emitwara 11 kanana nkagana basatu hati mu mitwara 23 bisatu nkagana munana tukachwa mtuti amasaza garagenda gati parliament bwerabe mazire kutwikiriza Burasha South eja kubina abantu rundi tuteraniza abantu buli gombora egombora itane zo zikora Burasha South naja kuba armu abantu abakwingana emitwaro musanju no 10 rukaga nkaga nomu kandi Burasha Central rundi Burasha hagati neja kubina abantu emitwaro 8 na 9 n'ensanju actually Burasha Central yonka nebanekera district yekera yobutaito mu Uganda enya kwina abantu emitwaro 7 ne 10 hati no hano Burasha Central abantu bali emitwaro 8 na 9 nekera district yari enya kwina constituency ibiri kimanyisa mun hano ndibarisigerera koto Burasha North eja kubina abantu emitwaro 6 na 9 rukaga stona msanju so region your population eya kuja kubera pa constituency as proposed in the motion.
That is the breakdown. That is the breakdown.
And kuongereza yake mtekaniza program, there is no specific number of population. Taro hinya kuli fixed. Iye kiragiro tikiro. It's not there.
Between 100,000 to
there is no fixed number. Yakugangwe abantu kutunga constituency ngwena correct.
It's not fixed. It is between 100,000 to 150.
That's why I'm saying it is not fixed.
It is not fixed. Even if you Google, you can get the right response.
That is the breakdown. I think that is the breakdown. Mr. Kasweta sokwa na akora.
You can see the list has 69,000.
637 people. Now I want us to turn it into service delivery. In your justification, also kwalaka omuntu aliyo na aturora otoratunga isaza otoratunga isaza lya Burasha ni sarasarwa obuhereza muja kwira ko hiya abantu. That is the justification we want.
Webale muno mtekanisa ko kumbere nsoboroliye kuyala ngo aroho ebintu ebikwiza no bikwiza mu government kusikira idara ko kuliri ekyo kururaho ntekanisa ya government and police ya government buli muruka kutungirwa rere idara ya kabiri health center 2 buli muruka kutunga isomero lya primary egi policy ya government. Again it is a government policy buli gombora kutunga isomero lya secondary. It is a government policy buli gombora kutunga irwaro lya health center siri. Kwa hisazo tukuruga gombora. It is still a government policy kurora ngo buli sasa ntunga health center 4. For municipality we kabechal anda tukaba twinirwaro lyetu lya bukuku health center 4. Obtu amazire for poto yamazire kwechwaho. Twaserirwaro turakuzanira hanka kanso. Rutete ya taking advantage. Rutete ya kuzibu. Rutete itself nili employing abantu abakuhingura mukenana. Ekirungi oli munyamakuru eja kwekayo abantu abahirwe mirimo mu irwariri. Hanyuma ya Russia kusigara tayinirwaro irwaro lya irgenzeri. Nikimanyisaki nguka kuba amasaza ganu asatu gacibwamu. Abantu abere bene health center 4 tuja kutunga health center 4 isatu. Burasha Central ine kutungia yayo, Burasha North kutungia yayo, Burasha South already in. Nikimanyisaki ngu irwaro lino cyo kurora heri arutete batoyire. Omuntu wakabende takagenda yako kujanja birwayo. Habwa distance. Omuntu wa Harugongo, omuntu wa Kibasho, omuntu wa Kichwamba. Omuntu wa Rwengaje, omuntu wa Busoro. Taka kurosingaga na agenda rutete. Habwe jugape yo kurolegi. Na kugambira twakafuirwa bakaje abakuhingura 30. Northern part of the district. Nibafuira muhanda mbaija kuhinga kuzara. Betwa kuba health center 4 bero yijuka bimu habintu health center 4 facility byo kubini niye bakweta minisiyeta ngo mukazi kakubaija ayizire kuzara akalemwa kuzara normally na baroho siyeta na braso agenda kazara abantu baitu abaina haniya manyabizimba byo munda nebindi nibasobora kusemereza bwayo batayizire buhinga no manye mujurano gwa buhinga kiza regional referral hospital isaza bimo kubazilizire abantu baitu opereza mbabutongera yo no sanga abantu bayizire buhinga bali muleni ya scan abantu babyamire binyasi babyamire haveranda abalaza nikyo twenda kesi ya ugapwegi ngo abantu obuherezo obureta ulengo ba health center 4 abantu bajanja birweyo no maji of recent president or tinsa president alesere hekitekerezo ngo hakire buli sasa mbagenda kuleha technical school nkakichwamba nkokokorora kichwamba nikimanyisaki ngo turaguma twinisa zalimu tugenda kutunga technical school wemu
ashuteri yo hero niye
assuming bagiteka mugusu omuntu wakabende neja kumbera hara. So abantu baleke kirora ngo turiyo tupushinga omuntu ari omuntu akutsindike nyuma tari omuntu kuyahe nsonga za abantu no buhereza bakwetaga tulengero kubaliza amarwaro bagakuza bitugangire akwa police ya government toyine so kulizirwaro tahondira police ya government so abantu ahero kunyenda kubanisa there is no one who is behind this motion ohiro obwetago bw'abantu ekyo kurora moderator abantu abengi bekemba mixing issues ngo burasho baramara kutuchwamu obuhereza nibugenda kubura obuhereza nibugenda kubura buta nambere twine district za ankole mbarara tukimanya ngo eriyo mha district zero role models kurorao nkama district ya Gandi baina amasaza inga ko baswire mutwiremu mbarara tina marwara marungi twine ibanda na ibaye itwano district nibo bagitwire mu shaka tuku ina amasaza asatu ina ibanda south ibanda north na ibanda municipality gendo ro libando girengena sanza na kabarore nyakwinisa zalimu we nagambira amasaso bwarakanya obuhereza ni bubura obuhereza ni bkeha no agambira musente zibezo obuhereza nzo bagya kwesa amasaso kandi utubeye ni sazalimu abake obuhereza butayizi munango hati obuhereza bwa ibuli burungi hati mwagamba kutswa mwagenda kutsisira ibintu byitu moje tegereza moderator na abakutorora ngu okutswa mukwisaza kwa burasha twine buzare na service delivery.
Thank you. Akionde then I go to speaker.
Yes.
Are you satisfied kutswa mu Russia and kutswa mu Kabale district obereza bya kwirira na abantu?
Gitwam, yes, but in my opinion, I say it should be divided by 2, not by 3. That is my opinion. We are pushing. We should push for 2, not for 3.
Why?
Because I see 3 is impossible. How? A constituency, when you're demanding, the population should be between 100,000 to 150. So we qualify for 2. I had not yet researched about it, but in a research end, to see the real numbers. Then in the other requirements.
I wanted to put in form of service delivery.
Services are coming, yes. But service, the size of the constituency has nothing to do with the service delivery. No kusanga entitled with services zero. Also kusanga in court of its services zero. It depends on the leadership or
The
the
representation.
representation. One, okirozere ngu tuina amasomero abasomesa busamu. Nohura ngo bahandikira aba private. Beta wachi government yatabahandika. Who recruits private teachers to facilitate the government ones? By advertising and by call interviews, where do they get them from? Ikintu aro kyansobiri, kikansobiri dweri mpanga. Ngo abantu abakoze abasomesa abatari ba government enamba yabo nyingi kukereya payroll. So abaki bana ba private batagena ha payroll ne bakafuka ba government. And who is recruiting the private ones? How are they recruiting?
The parents.
How?
PTA.
How?
PTA.
Through adverts, through headhunt, through what? So, hey, ningoza kurole manya Uganda. Maziri yafuka a country which is lawless. Lawless. We are not following any law. To gambling. So when we are gambling, we have to gamble very well, because this government does not favor Toro as such. We have to be very smart as we gamble with it. So tukuja kusaba isatu obora mara kudisqualifying isatu. That means bakutera knockout. So we want to be very sure and say we want to divide it into two. We want one. We have the numbers, we have the constituency. First give us times dividing them by 2. How can you grow dividing it by 3? Nindora tikigenda kuba realistic. Ningoza tulemera hansonga yo dividing by 2. Ebindi biryongeraho. Awokuba numbers ezo nzera likirire. Ziri below the threshold. So turalemera hisatu tujja kumalira turugire mukimu kuonka. Yes, it is good he has brought emotion, but can we discuss emotion and end up with something that we shall achieve? Tutugonza gambling tukekuli but bouncing. So can we brainstorm as Toro or Kabarole or Poto? We sit and brainstorm and research and bring paperwork, because this is not backed up by anything. We want letters, we want statistics, we want to tour the places and see. Tugoza kuvara health centers mkabarole zingaha, masomero ga secondary ngaha, ga primary ngaha. We want to do statistics, we want to do paperwork, which is thorough, so that we can come up with the exact constituencies we want. Tugoza gomano batugamba tugarukeyo tugambire secondary schools, garukeyo tugambire primary, garukeyo tugambire. No, we want to tour this place and see, are we fit to have 2 or 3?
Mr. Speaker, according to Kihunde, you are supporting a baseless motion.
What?
You are supporting a baseless motion. A motion is not...
No,
well,
that is
but-
a motion. But when you are submitting to the Ministry of Local Government, to the Minister of Local Government, the statistics are there. We know how many schools are in Russia North and how many schools are in this. All those statistics will be there covering it. Because it is the role of the chairman to forward what council has discussed. Second, yes.
We have problems of ungazetted parishes. Like 3. Because there are motions, because there are submissions, because there are everything. But because we are just throwing their papers,
so Congress when you are submitting a motion, let me take an example. Kakubya egombore baneja kuchwamu rune kukora nkumuruka yakaleta motion kuruga gombora. It comes councillor wa leta motion, but when the chief and the chairman they are forwarding a motion, they give statistics as mama sita koraki au gamba. Better now hantu na heza population ya 2024. It will also be backed by the schools in the northern, by the hospital, the health facilities, the kilometer of roads that we have in that will be backed there. It's not a baseless. Yes, it's not a baseless thing you are talking about. The signatures, the stakeholders you are talking about, some of them are these MPs, because they will be the ones following it. in the ministry. Yes. Secondly, when it goes to the Minister of Local Government, he has a team, a legal team.
A technical team.
A technical team. It will not just go to cabinet. Of course, the minister will be they send a team on ground. Korora abantu bakabarora basabire these constituencies. Do they qualify? Do they have what they need to have? So for us, we have done our work. The statistics are they are there, and they will be backed up. Kampala have the right to send the technical team where? On the ground.
We want to caucus.
The commissioners are there. They will come
with the technical team and those commissioners.
They will come.
We want to caucus with them before they come. We don't want to disagree with them in the field.
I get you.
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Kasweta, I want to come to you. Olium habanta wakuangaraho ebizibu kabarole ebyeni. Ebiroho tibikahoye tutiroho ekin. Industrial park takaizire orgudo turukaizire rwa Kijura or Kampala turukahoye exanot chikaizire nonga not hungura kin. You are making us more look confused in the public there. Tibakuma ekitukwetaga.
Webale muno mtekanisa na bakutorora. Ngo as long as tukubazaho ezo tuzinihongana buzale na motion. Akubiye ni motion itukubazaho ngo parliament ro werabe mazire gya approving. Neso gyongeza imbagamba leke tancho kuba effective 2031 nibo batancho koma bibembezo bayo. Ekya kabiri as long as tukubazaza presidential pledges orugudo rwa Kijura industrial park Saka road ekizaniro kya buhinga nebindi. President twakabimugambire murundi nyingi muno. District twandikire hano mukaburo kaboro hijweri owekitinisa minister Victoria na asome ibintu president byaseme korator ebyo nabimanyire
na wisaza akalisaba cyoka beni prira nawe hamukutwendi nagamba nanga batachiwamu no ikaguza who is fooling who baitu mu bugufu okusaba kwa burasha twina hobzale nabiri omwana akakuba kusaba ekitabu hati akakusaba uniform akakusaba nebindi nyencho bwaraitaga amata ataga kusaba ngo akuba kusabira ibintu bingi ngo barakusaba amata no yebwe kaito maybe obundi irakirebere ritaito hakuba on discussions in floor on the floor of parliament on the councils umuntu ahanuro umuntu gumtayenga garuka mundi endi ebiru ndi asatu metate bwaraina ba MP baba biri mundi basatu nona akimukira hano nona akimukira hali wala akakwatera hali akalobingira hali hakuba bwarawe ni saza take an example north and central nkoko mkyara kikunde ya gamba in case you are getting to rundi ina asatu MP kuli kakuba nwaba ina lobbying capacity yekiraho obundi vocational school no yabanza gitunga nija tekuija kabarole nija kabarole.
Can we put it in a scenario?
Yes.
Can we put it in a scenario?
So it is two-sided.
These constituencies are approved. Evento bino bitakaizire, don't you think it's a kuongera habade ne yator habit kubantu yetaga?
Kandi bade ne yongerwa here. In case by approving amasaza, that means we shall have force. Iraka liyamani hati.
But we've been having the force.
No, maybe it has not been enough at biziri.
Ati esikaguzo kiri obutobeye ni sazalimu. Hibyo bintu babitoye.
Hibyo biziri.
Kandi nambere bena amasaza atana mukaga ana mbarara. Habwa kibo privilege zabo
zikiri. Take an example kiegeba they have a constituency bena BMP abo. Aberewe kitinisa Kafuzi, aberewe kitinisa Flavi, aberewe kitinisa Asaba, aberewe kitinisa Tom Braid. Habwa kibo bankwira no kutunga industrial park ibagamba itaka na ibindi.
No, I'm saying over in industrial park ito tutwine land title. We are not in possession. I gave you a background. Ngito nsabe bintu.
Honorable.
Most of the times into the basis.
They
tell me a chapa kya buhinga ekizano kya buhinga kira.
If you talk of buhinga no mtawuni the mini stadium we have the chapa.
In whose names?
Kabarole district. It is under custody Centenary Bank and Hamzindar. Kabarole district local government niyo ine kiapa kya buhinga yani mini eyo mtawuni reda geras
kandi ni yatane soro za soro
Centenary Bank.
We need to
I went there myself. So echakabi the industrial park itukubazao haitake ya kiembo.
Has encumbrances.
Yes, I agree with you, but it is government and government. Hakuba Kabarole district yakahayo interests zayo jetegerize hakuba bya cyapa kino land commission. We are just custodians. Mountains of the moon enyakwina 500 acres na ya higher interest zayo in favor ngo tutungeki industrial park tutunge nikizaniraho. But the narrow who are utilizing the land now ran to court. Of course the government cannot go on kulekera sente haitakiririnka. But look, narrow is a government entity. Showing government. So don't you see there is a problem there? Government nenyegereta government. So nikiomgambira ati amarako obundi agabembezi baitu abamu abatwina.
So when we see that encumbrance and we still say we want an industrial park on that land,
of course we are rating on what? Hakuba tugamba we need to face the president. That's why we are pushing and to meeting a president. Oitini sabtema akaijahani yataraganiza kuja kutusarura president to discuss the issue of the industrial park. Still it is on table. They know it. Nikiorkurora buliyo wakurugaya nejani was industrial park, but it has been spoken time in memory. And we shall not give up.
For example, nyonga baningambira Fort Poto. Fort Poto has 160 acres in Kihura. Kihura. Nkagamba habwaki Fort Poto etekereza manyanyonaro manye kugenda kuli mkihura so that we can
Naro has another station wakaturuke kibera. That's why we want to negotiate with the government. And as Kabarole District Local, we wrote to the Minister of Agriculture under that. Last week, the Minister of Agriculture wrote to the district authorities, wrote to the Naro officials. This week, possibly Thursday or Friday, the cow and the chairman, they are meeting the Minister of Agriculture. Still on the same issue. So it is, the meeting is progressing.
You see, what I'm doing about Tukasaba Industrial Park, the ground for it.
I understand. That one was just, yes. That one was just, by the way, industrial park in Yakwiziramu. Speaker brought in the issue of Chegebwa, maybe because of very many other people. But we've been having third parliamentary caucus. We've been having a lot of leaders. When you combine the leaders from this region, from Bunyangabu, Chiegegwa, Kabarole, Tagwenda, that one is one region. Don't you think when these voices are combined, nisok to korekinto other than kwikara to gamba, like at creating we increase numbers of only at later.
Of course, what have they done? Yes, have we not been having these members? Or person one? What have they done?
What guarantee do you have?
Of course, when you are, I think I'm a sit. Kakubaba meya mukazi. Aina channels and others are so lobbying. Nanyo kwa DMP, running chairman of district, running the council at a certain time. I also have friends in those ministries. So if you have more than 3 MPs, MP na kwa talk on the time of lobbying, before even you go to your caucuses, by the time you come to your caucus, bulmuntu naga nyonyi na obi wange nkiz na akora ministry of finance, nyonyi na obi wange na akora ministry of works na ijakutoa culverts. No na alete vitekerezo, then you combine for your own district.
Genuine.
But let me ask Bal. Don't you think Kabarole and Fort Poto we are almost one?
No,
we are not one.
Politically, we are not.
Okay, Kiegegwa, when you say Kiegegwa, Kiegegwa, over which constituencies?
There is a woman MP, Chaka South, Chaka North, and Central. Evian. Same from Kabarole.
Hatten what Kizawa?
Mara?
Who?
But Kizawabi.
How?
You have to know more constituencies and our cause.
For them, they have 3 constituencies and 1 woman MP. In fact, but this
question comes to you, the owner of the motion. Are you seeing it genuine, a country with 149 districts to be represented by more than 540 members of parliament?
Nyo ni mpagire kintu kibakweta equitable distribution of resources. Ngoborabo ina abana batano muka ogusire mugati 10 leka kwato mwana omo kamwe mugati 5 abandi okabagumugumu. Ngobara abaro district enya kwina constituencies zirna habwaki endi sigara nemu kandi nkoto. obora abanoenda kesha numbers wanoenda kesha public expenditure gamba leka buli district eretegebe mpiba bi kibe uniform mu Uganda hona habake butwe kabarora aho tugamba nangwa batachwamba kuri imbere bacwire mu kuba tugamba public expenditure ne yongera kuri imbere bene bempiba ne public expenditure te ko yongera.
Some has not been said by government, it has been said within yourselves.
Kan debate ni yero habengi baga batachwamba
No,
expenditure kya government kija ko yongera.
We are looking at implementation. We are looking, you all also gamble talk betu, you cannot stop him from, you cannot control someone from talking.
Sure.
Hey, ogo mwenye no wagamba batatwamu no wagenda no kienda kyesimba hanu kabarole
nuko byabaye
abayangere North Division no bagiru tunu so omuntu kubaza nabaza nawo kwijulisirizo
nyo to me the good thing abingi abakonsona babaza no sanga no busobozi bwo ku contributing hali haname baragicwera tebolo oero
Speaker, sir, what is the relevance of more than 3 million political leaders to come and supervise a nation with less than 1 million civil servants, given the problems that the country is having?
No, the government of NRM, President Museveni, one, ekaleta democracy. In a democratic governance, abantu batunga ekibarukwetaga kana abantu bakolerwa ekibarukwetaga by that government. In this democratic governance of NRM, there is what we call decentralization. Decentralization ko kesha omwijura hina gobheres kuruga hasenta kukagarukanka mu bantu. Within that decentralization, nohonaita tukugambera tutunge constituency. In that small constituency, the decentralization eyerkuja mnia twagebazahe ya marwar hele sentasi 4 twabazahe in education you get a vocation
kamukagamba busam mubazi
ochetegeriza betati riri yertara mubazi
tugende rutete mbazo
so to so gamba there is no relevance. The relevance is there. Hakuba ole wako bale MP wekichweke ekyo, he has some CDF itkweta Constituency Development Fund. Ni yakonyero sanga MP na nabani 10 abarkuherera. Baito mulimo gwayo kugenda kurora abantu ba mu constituency abo bale bato. So take an example honorable Mugenyi naija kurora abantu emtwale 3 emtwale 2 plus. Betatu agambera etunga abantu emtwaro musanju. That person with that CDF oboliaho obwaraba ino mutima murungi nabo by the way. Obwaraba akozereki agwina acha kutunga abantu 10 abaherera ni that constituency. Nakuli Mugenyi nawe atunga 10 omukweke kurora. Obundi nakuno waraba rugire nawe atunga 10.
Bete Mugenyi kakombeka ibintu bingi makanisa makelele.
That's what we are saying.
Atari na MP.
Ati twende janonde
na wa region akora Mugenyi.
Na akakora Mugenyi
kwa another section
kwa MP akabuleke rondo akabikora nkukwali.
It is upon him. It's upon him. But you have given you an example. Hey, kakuba Mugenyi ebyakozeri. Nonde kasweta nawe abikora mu north. Nonde baluku akabikora mu central.
Fuli aliyo bagoma mu north division ali mukobikora.
I don't know.
Sylvia, as I come to don't you think instead of creating more constituencies and administrative centers, the government haninga of increasing funding in these areas other than creating more administrative centers?
Omanyira hati government ya NRM ni taga populism. Ne taga cy'abantu bagamba bingi.
That is democracy.
So, eke kintu kigezere kya maramani amateka. Twareka gahunda. Akono wenda bampane bangozi kandi bademandingire noba. So it will depend on our aggressiveness. Otorasaba mpora tuti tutugenda kutunga. But are we ready to ask for those constituencies? Are we ready?
Kasweta, are we ready?
Who are you with?
We are more than ready.
We want to know the force that is going. Who are you going with? No jagenda radio every day. No jagenda TV every day. No jakiteka mumpapora. No gana kiremeraho. Are you going to strike Are you going on hunger strike in the roundabouts?
tuja kulya embaba
Okyetegeriza? So, government erieti
yakanyabulya akalya embaba
neetaga amaanyi. So iyo weragamba motion ogimazira ogibyameze ebyo byawo.
Mr. Kasweta ekikaguze kinkagwize Silvia muza kigarura hawako tarafokasingi gamba budget ya Karoli nyakule 29 billions point 7 mugimpulizinga 40 billions mutatuhaweza constituencies. Why didn't you focus on that of gambire twina amasomero ebikumi bibiri betu nsaba mutongera amasomero gandi 10 na amarwaro gandi 20 mutatuheza constituency ende.
Exactly.
Webale muno mtekaniza ngu budget ya Kabororo bweraberi billion ya 29 na milioni rusanju ngu tusobora kuleka kusaba amasaza bakajongeraho nango tanikwekiri kandi kakubogenda kulora kurungi allocation za local governments kujja kusanga ama district agene na amasaza mengi ngo bakwana sente nyingi nikimanyisaki kakuba burasha nkisaza ngutubaye tulisaza limu Kabarole kuba tubaye tunga extra funding kugamba nko kwina mwinisaza limu cyari mukakekereza government tiyagira yanturucha nyingi yini ntoja kubaga akasente kaingi mu financial ya mu budget yani baitu sentes tukutunga tizikutipendinga ha number of constituencies actually tikinhongana na busali nkakubaroho akanta akabakutwogera ngo akwa twilisaza limu
kinhongana obuzali my friend
tikino obuzali tikino obuzali mu budget ya district teswa kweyongera ngo akubere constituency yemu teswa kweyongera akubere constituency ibi
ningane ya Kabarole
hati bagendera constituency.
Yes, nibagendera habyetago. We are planning.
Itwa kitukubaza tubaza constituencies. Ebyetago tukabiha none here myaka 5 yona. Tuliyo ntumalexaja ke myaka 5. None here twanura motion honka.
Machikari cyo kusaba constituencies. Abako tasaba extra health centers.
Katukazisa.
Schools.
Nikyo kagulize myaka 5 yona. Motion ye jasazo none here mukaso tatu byambiri. Of course tatu bazansonga za abantu amarwaro amaizi amasomero engudo obuhereza kukumanyiri kandi kakubogenda mina
to give you an insight in Kabarole district at least every sub county has got a health center 3 save for a few.
True. Akuba na mbere kurugo hakibali irwaro lyetu health center 3 kabali turi kabasta ukanso betu bali yomba malira kuombeka.
Yes. Every sub county
ati abantu baleke kurora motion.
Now, what other services are you looking at if they are not for interest?
A health center 3 does not operate.
Why don't you bring
a health center 3 tegera doctor?
Why don't you bring in a motion of upgrading this health center 3s
for more funding which we have?
Fort TV, stay entertained.
Africa is full of stories. Stories of culture, creativity, and connection. Now, Afromobile brings these authentic African stories to your screen wherever you are. From your phone to your TV, to your desktop or laptop, to your tablet with